It's week 9 of the 2023 season, and here's J.C. Horn.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners are 4 of their last 6 games.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield. Mayfield to throw on the first play. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
A handoff running left, Mixon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The numbers for Mixon last week, very, very strong, well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
They'll run with Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield down. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Pushes him over, and he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Again, it's Mixon. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought to himself that this looks promising, but that feeling certainly didn't last very long. Super play defensively to lock in on the best route to his target, and he stopped him for no gain.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story as he was approaching 19 miles an hour on that one. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A The first carry now for Kareem Hunt. 6-0 our score after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is definitely working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
No, I got it. I already made the hot water. Computer's already open.
Just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. Last week they got a good victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and they are in the driver's seat here right now as well. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, they run with Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play this calm, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now they'll throw with Brady. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Brady. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Now back to throw. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got a man, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A first down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A give right side now to Hunt. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Throwing, Mayfield. Got a man, that's Lazard. Touchdown, Carolina. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brady going to throw. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bulls have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
I have to say, I'm a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all of his guys covered. He said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Brady. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
In motion right is Evans. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On third down, Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try and run with Mixon. Trucks over him, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll give it to Mixon, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Joe Mixon with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Working with his 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Fourth and 10.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 70. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block. But they're helping out, too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 5. 2:21 the time left. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Connection made with Chenault. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
First down, Mayfield. Finding Hunt. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And that is incomplete. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
off to Mixon on second down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Mixon. Down at the 25. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Evans in motion left. Mixon running wide side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mixon will try the right side. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
The magic
But
blanket
until
work.
then, this game's over. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses this.
Beautiful. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, I got my game. I have to get some work done too. I got my production meeting. What? Okay, okay.
Hello?
Hey, just checking on the boys. You take them to school?
Yeah. No.
No.
JR's at 102. Malachi temped again last night.
Oh my God.
Actually on hold to see about taking Malachi in.
Is he that bad?
He was pretty bad last night. But I'll call you back because I don't want to miss their call.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
call you
okay.
when I get him
Okay,
set
bye.
up. All right, bye.
Oh, my kids are fucking sick. I hate hearing that.